Canada is one of the most beautiful countries in the world. It's home to some of the most breathtaking landscapes and natural wonders on Earth. But where do you go when you're ready for a vacation? How do you decide which parts of the amazing North American country are a must-see for you? Well, don't you worry, because we did all the hard work for you, you lazy bum. Nah, I'm just kidding, I love you. In this video, we're taking you to the 10 best places to visit in Canada. We've created this video guide to help anybody looking for the next trip, whether you're visiting Canada or you just want to dream about it, to pick out exactly where you should go next time you get your passport stamped by the border guards at Pearson International Airport, or, whatever airport you happen to use. TravelGoals brings you the best in travel destinations and travel tips and accommodations around the world. Before we dive in to explore this massive landscape indigenous to the First Nation, the Métis, and the Inuit tribes of Canada, please, pretty please, hit that like button and subscribe to our YouTube channel if you haven't already done so, and maybe tap that bell icon for notifications. Sorry to take up your time, let's go! Number 10. Newfoundland and Labrador. If you want to see an entirely different side of Canada, Newfoundland and Labrador is the best place for you. This province is the most easterly part of Canada. It's made up of two parts, the island of Newfoundland and, well, you guessed it, Labrador on the mainland. The island has a mild climate with warm summers and cold winters. You can also visit Gros Morne National Park in this area. It's famous for its rugged beauty and UNESCO World Heritage Site status. You know, a lot of people say that if you see one Canadian city, you've seen them all. However, where are you getting this from? This couldn't be further from the truth when you see something like Newfoundland. Its capital city, St. John's, is small but bustling with activity thanks to its thriving arts community and festivals like Folkfest. While out west lies breathtaking landscapes full of natural wonders. Newfoundland and Labrador are one of the best places in the world to see these massive icebergs at. The icebergs are visible from various sites along the northern and eastern shores from April to August, especially on sunny and warm days. They have a variety of shapes and sizes and a variety of colors going from snow white to bright shades of blue. The best ways to watch icebergs are by boat tour or kayak. As you cruise the waters of Newfoundland and Labrador looking for ice, you could likewise experience some fun-loving dolphins, or maybe some magnificent humpback whales, or an assortment of birds like gannets and cute puffins. Consider the wildlife as a bonus. Number 9. Quebec City. Quebec City is a jewel of old Europe and North America. The Old City, or Vieux-Quebec, is surrounded by 8-meter-high ramparts and 3 blocks deep. Quebec is a city full of history and charm, with cobblestone streets and beautiful architecture from the 17th through the 19th centuries. If you've got time to visit one place in Quebec City, you better make it Chateau Frontenac. This was built between 1892 and 1899 as an elegant hotel that retains its historic ambience today. The hotel sits at the edge of an artificial lake at the top of Cap Diamant, or Diamond Cape, overlooking the lower town which surrounds it on 3 sides. The Citadelle de Quebec was built between 1820 and 1830 under British rule as a fortress designed to protect Quebec City from attack by sea. Its walls rise 100 feet above land level and reach up another 200 feet into the sky below. It was later used as a military prison until 1968, when it became open to tourists for guided tours that explore its historical significance, as well as its architectural features such as underground passageways, where prisoners were held during conflicts like World War I, where many were incarcerated here without due process rights granted under international law today. Also, not to be missed is the Parc de la Chute, Montmorency with beautiful Montmorency Falls. You can take a cable car up to the top, and then at that point climb the 487 steps to get a nearer look at the falls. And if you're a daredevil, you can also zipline along the falls. Number 8. Banff National Park, Alberta. Banff National Park is in Alberta, Canada. And why is it one of the best places to visit in Canada? What makes Banff National Park such an attraction? Banff National Park has everything that you could want out of a national park. Mountains, forests, lakes. And what's more, it's also got the wildlife aspect covered. You got elk and deer and bison here. Yeah, if that sounds interesting to you, then yeah, this is the place for you. You can go horseback riding through the mountains or take a hike through the forest. There are just endless possibilities for adventure at this Canadian national park. You should definitely explore the tranquil lakes and the waterways of Banff National Park by kayak or canoe. The town surrounding Banff National Park also offers wonderful lodging options for tourists who want to stay overnight there, heading home after their trip, or maybe if you just want to stay longer. There are many hotels, like Airbnb accommodations here too, available within walking distance from attractions like Lake Louise, where visitors can enjoy dining experiences or snacks at cafes along their way back home after exploring nature's beauty firsthand during their visit here during the summer months. Temperatures rise between 25 to 30 degrees Celsius each day through the July through August period. Number 7. Vancouver, British Columbia. Vancouver is a coastal seaport city on the mainland of British Columbia, Canada. Consistently ranked as one of the top 5 worldwide cities for livability and quality of life, Vancouver combines nature and history, good food, and an ethnically diverse population. This makes it a great place to visit if you want to get away from your everyday life, but you still want to stay familiar with your surroundings. Vancouver is home to many parks where you can enjoy activities like hiking or biking or just taking in nature's beauty. The Stanley Park Seawall is one of the most popular places for tourists because it offers walking trails along Cole Harbour. And it takes visitors through forested areas along beaches where people can come out every day to enjoy sunbathing on warm summer days. And there's also several other parks in downtown Vancouver that offer similar amenities, including Queen Elizabeth Park, which has ponds filled with koi fish located near Chinatown. Crab Park, which features pathways lined with crab sculptures made out of metal pipes. Creekside Park, which contains bridges over creeks running through forests full of trees such as Douglas firs. Hastings Park, which has some smaller playgrounds, but also larger ones like Playland Amusement Park with rides like the Haunted Mansion Coaster and the Thunderbird roller coaster. Number 6. Prince Edward Island, or PEI for short. If you're planning on visiting Atlantic Canada, Prince Edward Island is a great place to start. The island is located in the Gulf of St. Lawrence and is known for some of the best seafood in Canada. Summers are warm and winters are mild, which makes it a popular vacation spot all year round. There's many things to do while visiting PEI, including whale watching tours or golfing, or even just relaxing on one of their many beaches. The people living here have been named Canada's friendliest by Lonely Planet, and they do live up to the name. They love meeting new people from around the world, so if you come here, don't be afraid to make friends with the locals when walking around Charlottetown, the capital city. Number 5. Montreal, Quebec. Montreal is the largest city in Canada's Quebec province. The city is on an island in the St. Lawrence River and extends to the South Shore. Montreal is the second largest French-speaking, as a mother language, city in the world, after Paris. The top attractions to visit in Montreal are the Mont Royal, Old Montreal, Basilica of Notre Dame, the Basilica Notre Dame, St. Joseph's Oratory of Mount Royal, Montreal's Botanical Garden, Lachine Canal National Historic Site, Mount Royal Park, one of Montreal's most famous landmarks. This park offers great views of all over downtown Montreal from its large hilltop perch within sight of many neighborhoods and buildings downtown. In addition to the city you immediately see, Montreal also has an underground city, La Vieille Souterraine, or, the underground city in English. It's a huge complex of underground tunnels and halls that are largely connected to each other. Number 4. Niagara Falls, Ontario. Niagara Falls is a series of waterfalls that straddle the international border between Canada and the United States. The waterfall consists of 3 parts: the Horseshoe Falls, the American Falls, and the Bridal Veil Falls. The Horseshoe Falls are 70% taller than the American Falls, and the Bridal Veils is located on the American side. The most powerful waterfall in North America, Horseshoe Falls is located on the Canadian side of the Niagara River, near Niagara-on-the-Lake. It has an average width of about 1,800 feet, or 550 meters, with a crest width of 825 feet, or 250 meters. The total height above water level is 53 meters, or 174 feet. Each year, approximately 12 million people visit Niagara Falls State Park in New York, making it easily one of the most visited national parks in America. An estimated 13 million people visit Niagara Falls every year. Niagara Falls is one of the most famous natural wonders in the world, and honestly a must-see destination for anyone traveling to Canada. Number 3. Toronto. Toronto is located in southeastern Canada, and it's the largest city in the country. It is the capital of the province of Ontario. Toronto has a large theater and art scene, boasting more than 50 ballet and dance societies and 6 operas and 2 symphony orchestras. Visit Kensington Market, where all cultures come together, or you can also visit the historic Distillery District, where it's like stepping into another country. Don't forget to climb the CN Tower for the highest lookout point in the city, or to learn about Canada's #1 sport, ice hockey, and the Hockey Hall of Fame. And don't forget to look at the Toronto Islands, where you can escape the hustle and bustle of the city. Beneath the CN Tower, you'll find another major Toronto landmark, Ripley's Aquarium. More than 16,000 sea creatures live in this aquarium, in the most beautiful aquariums and basins. You can admire small, colorful fish, or you can be amazed by special animals like the jellyfish or sea dragons. In addition, there is a large water tunnel that you can walk under, where large sharks swim around you. Also, Casa Loma and Chinatown are definitely worth a visit. Casa Loma is a beautiful castle just outside the center of Toronto. Casa Loma means house on the hill, and this is because, well, the castle is located on a hill. Seriously though, the hill is at an altitude of around 140 meters. What a city. Number 2, Whistler, British Columbia. There's no doubt about it, Whistler, British Columbia is the best place to go skiing in all of Canada. Home to the most challenging and breathtaking slopes you can find anywhere in the city, Whistler has everything you need for a winter vacation. Great skiing, hiking, biking, and other activities when you're not on your skis or you're bored. In addition to its excellent ski resorts, Blackcomb Mountain and Whistler Blackcomb, there are plenty of dining options in Whistler that definitely satisfy even the pickiest of palates. Try some traditional Canadian fare at Earl's Kitchen and Bar, or at Tempero do Brasil Mediterranean Grill and Wine Bar, before taking an after-dinner stroll along one of the many beautiful walking trails located right outside of town. Number 1. Churchill, Manitoba. As the most northern town in Canada, Churchill is known for its unique wildlife. It's also home to polar bears and beluga whales. The best time of year to visit Churchill is in the spring or summer, when there's a lot more local activities to do. If you want to go on an adventure though, take a dog sledding trip with a local guide through the wilderness. You're going to travel through a forested area and see hills that are covered in snow as you enjoy the fresh air and feel your heart beat faster as you move at 27 miles per hour. Which isn't super fast, but you're being pulled by dogs, so cool. And if dog sledding isn't your thing, there's so many other options like ice fishing or visiting nearby towns like Winnipeg or Thompson, where you can find restaurants and shops that sell souvenirs if you're looking for, a little something special from the trip. Churchill is one of the best places that you can see the Northern Lights from too. For the Northern Lights, or the Aurora Borealis for the educated, the best months to travel to Churchill are January through March. These are the longest and darkest nights. The Northern Lights can be seen in Churchill almost all year round, except, when it's cloudy or during the longest days in June. There are so many amazing places to visit in Canada, it's really hard to know where to start. Like, making this list was a little challenging. So, what are your thoughts on these Canadian destinations? Do share them in the comment section below. Also, if you have any topics you'd like us to cover, just, drop it in the comment section below. We'd love to hear from you. And give us a thumbs up if you like this video. And yeah, subscribe, all that standard YouTuber fare. Anyways, we got a lot of content coming your way, so stay tuned. See you in the next one. Later.